follow my boy Stay Ready Boxing. He's the best. Let's go, champ.
You ain't gotta get ready to stay ready.
You ain't gotta get ready to stay ready.
Hey, you ain't gotta get ready to stay ready.
I'm all about business, somewhere in the trenches. Moving weight, I'm on my 24-hour fitness. I don't need a witness, moving with the quickness. Was off the porch when you was on the playground benches. Block bleeding, smoking trees, eyes Chinese. High speed, singing every lick, walking by me. I'm sticking to the cold like a Siamese. Twin Glocks on me, shoot 'em up like some IVs. Pushing flour, test me and you'll be pushing flowers. Smoking sour in the kitchen when it's cooking hours. Not an author, but we could push a book of powder. Leave you wet like you took a shower. For fucking with my bitch, show the man every day.
Every day I stay getting. What up, world? What up, fight family? It's your boy Mac, StayReadyBoxingTV, coming at you with some news you can use on another episode of Ringside Views. And I got the champ, the future champion of the world, Kyrone. Shut it down, Davis. What's up with the champ?
What's going on? What's up? What's up?
What's up with it? I got my brother Supreme Beast Boxing with me. He's holding it down to 503 till they get here.
What's happening with it? What's happening with you, champ?
What's going on, man? Shout out to Tom Bone, Man a Bit Mark, and J Rod in the building. Man, what's going on, champ? What you got going on today?
I just left the gym. So I'm on my way to my crib right now. I'm about to take a shower. But I actually thought, because y'all on different time than me, right?
Yeah, I'm on Central Time Zone.
Yeah, so like when y'all told me the time, like I scheduled to be in the gym. The time I was like, y'all messed me up a little bit with the time.
Oh man.
What's up?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, he do that to me all the time. We stay doing that to each other.
I know, because
everything's good. You know, I'm just staying in shape, just staying in the gym. You know, I'm doing my rapping thing. I'm making music and stuff.
Oh shit, you be doing music?
Yeah, I got an EP coming out so soon, so I'm working on that. So
Man, you gonna have to send me some music, man.
I'm busy right now.
Okay, I didn't even know you did any rapping, man. I'm gonna have to check you out. I'm gonna have to go look up.
Yeah.
You go by your boxing name in the rap too?
I go by Cashapp now.
Oh, Cashapp down. Okay.
I'm about to change my name so y'all can stop calling me Kyrone and start calling me Cashapp now.
He said he just
I'm dead serious.
I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it.
What's up with y'all though?
Man, Slow Boogie, man. I've been.
I like this platform is dope. Like the way y'all set it, like what y'all got it set up.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. I'm trying to get to the green screen like my brother be doing. He be doing his green screen. I'm gonna get it set up in a minute.
Yeah, but even the backdropping is cool. The backdrop and everything. How y'all put it on.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up.
I be doing that part myself. But we getting it. We still developing. It's still coming along. We got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go. But man, matter of fact, how does it feel coming off that fight you just came off of? That was a big fight.
Yeah, it was a big fight. I felt good. You know, I feel like I performed well. I thought I won the fight. It ended in a draw. But I thought I won. I'm kind of good with everything right now. I'm getting another big fight. I got some names. It's gonna get good. Yeah, we about to knock some heads and we about to make some money. So,
okay. It sounds like you was breaking up a little bit. Is that you little dropping signal?
Yeah. Breaking out. Yeah, breaking out. You're on mute, Stay Ready.
Yeah.
There you go. No, I went on mute because I was trying to figure out if it was me or if it was him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I hear a lot of static in the background, but it's good. I know it is.
Yeah.
But man, back on that fight, man, I had to go back and rewatch that fight too. Was that huh? What'd you say, Champ?
My mic is I turned my mic off. What's happening?
Yeah, I hear a lot of static. I say, can you go out and re-click that link and come back in?
Yeah.
Yeah, try it that way.
Okay.
All right. having some technical difficulties, family. I see you, Bruce Goes. I see you in the building. Appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, man, he turned a lot of heads. You know what I'm saying? He turned a lot of heads, got a lot of eyes open on him now. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah,
hell yeah. I got people text me. Right, I'm trying to tell them I'm busy. Motherfuckers still asking me to do shit. But man, I love it. Flex on me say Jerry heard. Oh man.
No, man, for real?
Damn.
No, damn, man.
Let me go look right now. I'm finna go on Jerry Hurd page right now while we're speaking on it, man. That's damn.
Shit.
Oh, that ain't good. He got it Swift, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, Swift. I don't see nothing about it on there. Oh, there you go. All right, there you go.
It's still static?
A little bit, but it's not as bad as it was just a minute ago. You good now?
I wonder what it was.
Huh?
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you good now.
You hear me now?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Cool.
Already.
I bet we.
But man, I went back and rewatched that fight, and you was putting them combinations together well, and
yeah,
it was a lot of times I'm looking at these CompuBox numbers, and I'm like, this shit ain't adding up. That's me personally watching the fight because it looks like you hit, huh?
I mean, what can you do? I mean, when I was fighting, I thought I was landing the cleaner shots and the better shots.
I did too.
The whole night.
Now he did
hurt me when it was really no point where I felt like he took control of the fight. So I mean, I thought I won. So I mean,
no,
they was probably, I don't know if they was biased. I ain't gonna throw him biased, but I don't think the copy box was correct.
Only thing I can say, he was more effective in the inside fighting. He was more effective in the inside game, but when you step back,
he had to fight me inside.
Yeah, because he
took the outside. Where else you gonna go?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
He had to fight inside. I made him fight inside because he thought I was gonna come to him. You know what I mean? And I didn't. I did the opposite of what he thought I did, and it messed him up. But nonetheless, that's part of the game plan, and that was part of what we wanted to do. If I wanted to fight the other way, I could have fought the other way. It just wasn't the game plan.
Yeah. Are y'all gonna set up a rematch?
He said he don't want it.
He don't want it?
He said he don't want it. He said he'd rather fight a champion. He don't want it.
Yeah, that goes back to respecting you more, right? Because that makes it seem like you.
I don't know if it's a respect or like a disrespect, but he's saying that I'm not worth his time no more. But I mean, obviously I was.
I look at it like this. That sounds like somebody scared to me.
I don't really know how much he really likes want to box anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he want to make some little bit more money in his game. I think he want to fight a champion and try to like get his last little, coins, and get out of the sport. He's been in the sport for a long time. He's done some great things in his career. So I think that's where he at in his career. So I ain't gonna knock him. It's really, if you're not gonna want to fight me again, it's okay. I'm moving on. I'm 26. I'm moving on to other things.
Right. What's up?
I'm gonna keep it funky with you, Kyrone. See, what happened was he had a championship fight or mandatory party set up, and you got invited to the party. But you then took the damn table and flipped the whole table over, the cake all on the ground. No one was expecting that. You know what I'm saying? So by you turning heads like that, he don't want no more. He don't want no more of that smoke. You know what I'm saying? He just fucked up the whole party.
He thought he was. I think he thought he was gonna blast me out. I think you're correct. I think he thought he was gonna go in there. It was like this was like a to me, I feel like he thought that he was gonna go in there, blast me out, then he can get a good paycheck, maybe fight somebody else. You know what I mean? But it don't matter to me. I don't know what his strategy was. I'm so past it. It's over with now. On my day, what I did in the ring, I'm just happy and I'm grateful that I got the opportunity to display my skills. And I want more. So you're gonna see some big things next.
And that was going to be my next question. I mean, after, like I said, no, people were expecting you to come in there and lay down. You turn heads the way you turn. He doesn't want to.
Though. I don't know why.
No, it's because the rail. It was the cachet of the rail. See, everyone had it at the 68. Benavidez got so much attention right now because he's doing a lot of cloud chasing, and the rail is right behind him. So nobody paid attention to you. And like I said, you come in and you whip up on him like that in the middle of the fight. He's looking like, oh shit, this kid can fight. He not coming here for the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
The way you was hitting him with them combinations, he had to think about what he was doing.
Yeah, that make him feel like
some mean ass, effective ass combos. I like your work rate. He ain't seen nothing like that before.
Yeah, I think I changed it up on him, but see, that's what's messed up about the boxing game. I'm tell you something. You got fighters that get every record is not created equal. Like y'all, as a fans, if you respect the sport, you gotta understand that all records are not created equal. You could be 40-0 with 40 KOs. That don't mean you could beat somebody else that only got 7 fights. Because who the hell did you fight? You see what I'm saying? Like who did you fight? Like what like you could say, oh, he had 33 wins, hit 24 KOs, he's the bigger puncher. Why? Who did he knock out? You know what I'm saying? Like who that's not what that means. So what happened was the naive boxing fans, they looked at the record, they looked at the fact that I haven't fought at 168 before, but they didn't count on my pedigree. I've fought 165 in amateurs. I had a record of 91 wins, 9 losses. I've been around. You feel me? I've been in top training camps. I've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? Instead of paying attention, everybody jumped to the easiest resolution that okay, Anthony Durrell's gonna blast him out because this kid ain't never been there before. And that's how people lose their money, because then they bet big and then they lose.
Yeah. That's why you got a platform like me. So I can bring you on and you can talk to the people so they get to know you. Now you got a whole new set of fans that's gonna be watching your career from here on out.
Yeah. I appreciate it too, man.
My question was, and like I said, it was more or less about Darrell trying to be that guy with the top names. It seems to me like you snatched it from him. Is that what's going on behind the scenes? Do you feel like you gained cachet from that fight and you have bigger fights coming up next? Or do you feel like
I'm not feeling I do got big fights coming up next.
Okay.
You should have seen my inbox earlier today and with the names they put in front of me. But we gonna make some money and we gonna take some good fights. I'm not running from nobody, I ain't scared of nobody. Everybody got 2 gloves and 2 hands, and I'm willing to fight anybody. I'm not in here to like have the most prettiest record. I'm just in here to bang and make money. Try to be a world champion, and that's what I'm going to do. And I don't have no reservations of who I fight. At this point. At this point, it's whatever. At 160 or 168, whatever you know what I mean, whatever makes most sense. I'm not even picking my fights. My team think this, whatever my team think, we gonna go with that.
Already. Main Event Mark came through with the question. He said, "What's the boxing scene like in Delaware? Does he train in state or you travel a lot of states to train?"
I do my strength and conditioning in Delaware, and I train in Philadelphia with my training camp. So I've been doing my sparring, and I've been bringing everybody up there.
Okay. What's the sparring like, and what's the fight scene like when you go out there to Philly?
It's Philly. You know, we got fighters. It's scrappy. The gyms is hot. Everybody, you know, everybody, you know, come from tough neighborhoods and tough places, and they just try to make a way out. So you got a real gritty gym that everybody hungry to prove that they better than the other person. It's an atmosphere that I love though, because I love competition.
And see, Philly ain't that far from where you from, because you from New Jersey, right?
I was born in New Jersey. I live in Delaware. I was raised in Delaware.
Okay.
So that's why I claim. But yeah, it's not far from. I can get to Philly in 20 minutes.
Okay. He said, will you still campaign at 168 or move back down to 160? And also, what are some fights that you would like to fight next? The fighters you would like to fight next?
Well, we after the fight, we asked for we said we'll fight Caleb Truex. We wanted I go to 60 and fight Sergey Zerachenko. I'll take any title fight. But whoever's right there in the mix, you know what I mean? Just that's gonna get me recognized for other people. Kind of what we did with this. We kind of like piggyback off of Anthony Durrell's career, and we just and we go there, put on a good performance, and then we got new fans.
You know that both of those fights would be good fights. Somebody I would love to see you fight is I would love to see you get in there with somebody like Jose Escalante.
Okay.
At that 168 as a good step-up fight after that Anthony Durrell fight. Or hell, either go in there and blast out Yildirim again. He needs somebody else to blast his ass out so he can figure out that he don't need to be that's what
I mean, I want to be. It's not really. I really, like I said, I'll fight anybody. If it makes sense. If it's gonna put me in position, if it's gonna make me money, because it's a business at the end of the day. And then if it's gonna put me in position to win a world title, I'll do it. So, like I said, I have no reservations.
Are you currently with a promotional company or a promotional outfit? Huh?
I'm with PBC.
Oh, you are with PBC?
Yeah, I'm with PBC.
Okay.
I've been with PBC since my second fight.
Okay, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Al Heyman is saying I'm looking out for you.
Yeah, I mean, it gives you opportunities, and you just got to capitalize on them. I think early in my career, I took a couple things for granted when it came to my preparation or just my mindset, and I had some hiccups in my career, which my first loss, I don't think I really lost that fight, but it shouldn't have been as close as it was, but I didn't lose that fight. And then my second loss with Patrick Day, I shouldn't have lost that fight. God rest his soul, but he wasn't a better fighter than me. He just had a better night because outside of the ring, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to. 4 or 5 weeks before the fight, I'm 191 and we fighting at 154. So definitely trained myself for that, and my performance showed it in the later round. So just more dedication and just making sure that I'm doing the right things outside of the ring, so that when I get in the ring, I got no excuses.
Okay. Yeah,
so you say you grew up in Delaware, right?
Yeah.
And not in Jersey, right?
Yeah, I was born in Jersey, and I moved to Delaware when I was like 11. So like,
okay, so you did.
So I say I was raised in Wilmington, Delaware, because that's where I got my personality. You feel me? Like
yeah. You got the stripes out Delaware. Tell me about growing up in Delaware. How was it out there?
I mean, Wilmington, Delaware is one of the top murder rates in the country, if nobody knows. Like, so we got a lot of poverty here. There's a lot of things going on that you won't want your kids to be around. But
I didn't even know.
Yeah, it's rough. But look, we got some shining stars that we got here, and I'm just trying to open that up with the things that I do, and and kind of shine light on the situation of the city that I live in. So I mean that, and then people around me. I mean, that's my city. Be inspired and do what they need to do. So it's definitely a city that like plenty of cities in Wilmington. I mean, it's plenty of cities in America. It's just like Wilmington. That's just we struggling, but they trying to find a way. So that's where my grind come from. For real. My family just backing me and knowing that I could make a difference and be inspirational.
Man. That's real. What do you do out in the community out there? I know as what you're speaking of, I can already tell that you do some charity work. So what are some of the things you do to give back to your community?
I've done I talk to Boys and Girls Clubs and schools, and just kind of just bring in there, come go there and just tell them what I do and show them clips of my fights and stuff like that. Like, oh, you from Delaware? Man, when I do all kinds of things. Like, it's more than one way. People, I've done food drives and Thanksgiving and all that stuff, but there's other ways. Like I do things like I go to the mall and just wear all my jewelry, and people and like it's inspirational in a different kind of way. Like when somebody see me, I want them to see me shine because like yo, I was just like you. You feel me? I'm real approachable. Like I want them to see like yo, this guy right here, he's just like me, but like I can be at that level. And every time I talk to somebody, I make sure I tell them like yo, if you keep doing what you gotta do and you stay consistent, you can get to a level where you know what I mean. You can feed yourself on what you love to do. And I just try to be like that. You know what I mean for everybody that I'm around and my family and everybody, just try to make sure that I'm being inspirational, you know what I mean, out in any way possible. If that's showing them that, you know what I mean, I'm lit, or if it's showing them that, you know what I mean, caring for them, buying them things, or you know, or gifts, or like having long talks with them, making sure that they on the right track, or things like that. So I'm a type of person that I don't want to be a role model. I just want to inspire.
That's what's up. I like that. I like that. Bruce Gold asks, Kyrone's legs look like tree trunks in the Darrell fight. Do you train them or you just big?
Well, let me tell you something. I'm a big person, and I don't think that Darrell or anybody that wasn't in my camp realized how big I was, because I fought at 154. I lost a lot of muscle mass fighting at 154. Like to get down to 54, I would have like yeah. I don't think anybody ever know, but like when you cutting weight and it's like an ammonia smell. That means you cutting into your muscle. That's like you cutting in, like that's how you know your muscles is burning. It's like a smell. I always get that smell when I start cutting down lower than 60, and that's how I know that I'm cutting in my muscle. But at a certain point, I thought that, you know what I mean, the smaller you are, the better. But it affected my performance. So we went back up to 60. I actually never lost at 160 and up. So I mean, it's just a better suited weight class for me, just because I can eat while I'm training. I'm more functional. I take punches better at 160 and 168 because my body is not drained, you know. So I mean, I think overall my performance showed that you know, I can get in there and I can take the punches from the big 168s, and I can bang. So I mean, I think 160, 168 where I'm going to stay for the rest of my career. I mean, I don't. 160, 168 is not a big jump to me because it's just a couple more days of just cutting a little bit more weight, and my body feels good at both weight classes.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. I like that. Let me ask you this, because when you talk about that, and this is just for fighters that be straining themselves trying to make smaller weights because they're a bigger person, and so it kind of explain it to them why it's not good to do it.
I mean, from experience, like
Because this is why I think a lot of fighters have been passing away in the sport too. Like
I think a lot of fighters
attitude.
I think a lot of fighters and I think I almost did it. You know, shoot yourself in the foot thinking that smaller is better. Thinking that you're gonna perform better. My coach told me, Steve, he told me, "Oh, you spar at this weight, you look amazing at this weight. So why not fight at this weight?" You know what I'm saying? And then so we put all the weight back on afterwards and be feel good. You know what I mean? Like I'll be in the gym when I'm sparring. I'm like 170 something. So like, but I'm getting all the way down to 154. My body can barely get back up to 170 something in a day. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm not where I never even fought at this weight. I've been training at the one weight, and now I'm fighting at a weight that I never trained at. So it don't make sense. It hurts your body. You starving yourself. It's just not good for your body. I mean, some people do it better than others, but overall, I think you should fight at you don't gotta like fight at a heavy weight, you walk around weight, but just fight at a weight where you can be healthy and you don't feel like you're draining yourself.
All right. Yeah.
A big thing I had on that I just found out about, and I heard you just pointed out too. is that punch resistance. Your punch resistance is a little bit thrown off when you lose
gotta
that.
realize when you dehydrated, you lose water around your brain. Okay, it's liquid around your brain that stops your head from when you hit your head, it don't just knock against your skull, right? So when you dehydrated, the water in your head, about everybody's head always look big when they in weighing. It looks swollen, like almost like all the liquid in your head is like you're losing liquid all through your body. So then you go ahead and try to put it back on. And in one day, and not even sometimes not even 24 hours, maybe like you might have 16 hours to put it all back in you. By the time you try to put it back all in you, you still missing shit. You taking punches with 8 and 10 ounce gloves, getting hit with no headgear. It can get bad for you. And you see a lot of fighters get hurt, and you see a lot of fighters that usually can take a punch, all of a sudden can't take a punch. And I think it's because they draining themselves try to make a weight that they really shouldn't. Like you see fighters all the time move down and get knocked out, and you be like, dang, you could take all these punches at this weight, but you go down and get knocked out. It happens.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's why I think we had that run of them fighters, getting seriously hurt and dying in the ring. Like when I saw Dada Shield, like I even said, they should have stopped that fight way before time. But then he was throwing up like he was, that wasn't concussion symptoms. It was something wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing a doctor told me was he drained himself. He didn't have enough fluid around his brain.
Exactly. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. You say who told you that?
Boxing coach out here in Houston.
Okay, yeah. It's dangerous. I mean, it's the ones that know it. I mean, they know it. So, I mean, you gotta be careful with that. You gotta be able to know where your body at. You gotta kind of like pay attention to how you feel. Maybe see a doctor, see where you can actually get that's healthy. You feel me?
Yeah. We got a question from you again, Mark. He said, "What gym you train at in Philly?" He said, "My guy,
Shoeless.
Julie." He said, "My guy Lando is at Pivot Boxing Academy, and I fuck with boys over at the Dungeon too. He's traveling to Philly and get work a lot and talent to building his skills." All right,
Yeah,
appreciate
definitely. I've been traveling to Philly since I've been a kid, so I mean, it's definitely work. I mean, now I'm at the level where I'm paying my sparring partners, but it's always so my sparring partners come from all over, but in Philly is a lot of great work, and I know Bozy, he's a great coach, and I know I've been to the Pivot Boxing Gym. It's a good gym, so yeah, definitely.
DB said you got to rematch Junior Castillo, erase that loss.
He hasn't fought in a while, so I don't know if he's retired, but
Probably.
we can fight at 60. I'll take that fight. I'll take that fight 100% because it don't sit well with me.
Right. None of those losses, though. I know you want to rematch all of them, but you can't.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Who was
an unfortunate situation. I was sad when I heard about that, man. I was actually in training camp with I think Erickson Lubin at the time. I was sad.
That shook the whole boxing world. Forever.
Yeah.
Same thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. When Jamel fought Jason Rosario and the way he went down,
that was scary. That was scary.
Yeah.
And it's weird because he didn't get hit with a shot that should have did that to him. It was something wrong with him. I wonder if he went in the ring with the coronavirus. I wonder if he went in the ring sick or something, because the way his body was reacting when he was getting hit, it almost was like his body was rejecting something. Like, you know what I mean? Like he was like he didn't look good at all. But
it is kind of weird.
Yeah,
but it also made me think, because Jamel wasn't going to his body none in that fight either, and that was almost like one of the first few shots he gave to the body, and it was a stiff jab. It sounded off, but it still kind of threw me, because I've never in the history of boxing ever seen anybody go down from a jab to the abdomen. Ever.
It's not even that he went down like he got windy. Like, you get hit in the stomach, you like it wasn't like that. It's like he got hit and his body like was convulsing. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like he ain't just go down because he couldn't. Like he was going down like he lost supply of oxygen in part of his body.
Yeah. When I seen the knockout, I was like worried for him. But once I seen he was all right and everything was good, that ain't nothing but the Holy Ghost he caught. You know what I'm saying? He got knocked the Holy Ghost into. You know what I'm saying? Some people knock the Holy Ghost out. He got it knocked into him. And his body doesn't know how to react to that. You know what I'm saying? And so he got one spirit in his body, and then another spirit jump up in it and make his body quit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. I mean, you know.
Listen, it's crazy. It's crazy how you motherfuckers talk about boxing. Y'all make all these jokes and shit. Niggas is really out here trying to fight and make a living, but that's funny though.
Oh yeah, I know.
I respect him. It take
I respect him for the truth, man. I'm out here with him all the time. I still train. I just don't do it professionally like y'all do.
I don't know what happened with him, but he seemed like a nice dude. It looked like to me that something happened in training camp or something. He was sick or something when he came into that fight. Drained, something happened, and he wasn't right. I just feel like he wasn't right. So, I mean, hopefully he okay. I don't know his situation now, but like he looked okay at the end. But you don't know what kind of stuff you know what I mean behind the scenes after the fight that look at you. You know what I mean? I got fights that I've been in where my shoulder still hasn't healed from one of my fights. I mean, all the way 100%. I am still dealing with. So I mean, you take people. Yeah, I mean, us fighters, we take a lot of punishment, and we do a lot to our bodies, and it's definitely taxing, but at some point we just want it to be worth it, and that's why we do it.
Yeah. And one thing I do, I respect fighters because I know what y'all go through just from me training by myself.
Yeah,
that shit. I just and y'all don't train like normal people. Y'all normal athletes. I think.
Yeah.
I think boxing is the most stringent form of training. Period. Like I don't think nothing can compare to it. Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, to get your body, because it's not just your body, because once your body in shape, you got to also get your mind in shape, which requires you to train harder than what you really got to train for the fight, if that makes sense. So, like, you training for a 12-round fight, you might be able to spar 12 rounds, but doing it under the lights and doing it under pressure of winning a round each time, you have to train beyond being able to do 12 rounds. You got to train to be able to do 20, because when you get in a fight, you're going to use so much more energy than you use when you're in the gym, just because of the moment. So, I mean, you always pushing yourself, and even when you're in tip-top shape, you're trying to figure out another way to get yourself as tired as you possibly can be, so that you can get to another level of a condition and get your mind, ready for the fight, because it's not just physically, mentally, you got to feel like you can do it too.
One of the big things that you just mentioned there is the overtraining yourself too, because sometimes you can actually overtrain yourself.
You can't overtrain yourself and go too far. That's why you got to have a good team and know you, and know how far you should go and when you should stop and when you reach your peak. But it's not as a fighter. I don't worry about that. I let my coach let me know where I'm at, and I just try to trust him. Sometimes I get a little like, yo, we gotta do more. Like, nah, I ain't doing it. And he cussed me out, but it is. He always, this training camp, he probably cussed me out about 4 times, a good 4 times. And I mean, not like like a whole 30-minute cuss out. Like, I'm just sitting like a kid, like looking at him. He'll tell, if you ever talk to Bremen, he'll tell you, cussing me out. He's like, yo, you need to chill. And I'm like, all right.
That means you got a good coach because he give a damn.
Yeah.
Huh?
That means you got a good coach because he give a damn.
Oh yeah, he care about me. He not just throwing me in there and just whatever happens. He's very he's prideful in what he does, and we have a relationship where he cares about me. So like, he lose sleep. He lose a lot of sleep when we in training camp, because he's trying to make sure he don't miss nothing. He'll text me 3 o'clock in the morning, a video or something that he's seen, or you know what I mean. He'll call me because he just got an idea. You know what I mean. We didn't really get this game plan that we were gonna do for this fight maybe to a couple weeks before, And what happened was I was watching Sugar Ray Leonard. This is an exclusive too. Wow. I was watching Sugar Ray Leonard versus Tommy Hearns. And Sugar Ray Leonard was boxing on the outside, even though he was a shorter man. And he uses the whole ring to let Tommy burn himself out and kind of make Tommy reach in so that he can get his shots off. And it looked like Sugar Ray was going to lose the fight, but as the fight was going on, he kind of like was picking him off, and he was throwing combinations and going to the body. So in my mind, he was Tommy Hearns, and he was trying to land his big shots, and I was using the ring. So yeah,
that's what's up. That's an exclusive. I need to get my mixer set up and put his. But
I thought the same shit, Say Ready. I thought the same shit. Like, yo, he got the exclusive clip. You supposed to have that. You supposed to have shit.
I'm gonna get it though. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna have all this shit.
But it's crazy. But it's crazy though, because the whole training camp, we kind of like working on something and we doing something, and then we get an idea, and Steve's like, you know what, we're gonna do this. This is what we're gonna do. And you got to be able to trust your coach, because you got to buy into it. You got to realize I'm a fighter. If he told me go in there, put both hands up, and Mike Tyson him, that's what I would have did. You feel me? And I would have been more comfortable doing that, because I'd rather get like that with it. But being able to trust your team and being able to trust the people that are around you to be able to tell you, and I ain't gonna lie, it was giving me anxiety to be able to be like, oh damn, I'm a move around the ring and maybe give up rounds to be able to get him where I want him. It was kind of like, you know what, but I had to buy into the game plan, and that's important to young fighters. You got to buy into your game plan and believe in it, and I think that's what I did. So I think that's why we got the result that we did.
Just from watching that fight, I could. This is one thing about me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate some coaches in boxing. I really do. It's a lot of them. But listening to your coach give you instructions, like when he's sitting there talking to you, he's telling you instructions. Okay, you got it. I need you to go to the body a couple more times, do this, do that, and then go in there. You can watch him drop his hand this way. When I'm hearing coaches do that, that's a good coach to me. But when I see a coach hit you, it's just like, man, what you gonna do? Are you gonna sit here and just let him hit you?
Yeah,
gonna move? Like, it irritates me. Like, you're not.
We've had conversations. I think, but that's why I think you need to be with your trainer for a little bit before you get on the big stage. We have had conversations where I'm like, yo, I don't like when you talk to me like that. Like, you talk, you know what I mean? You talk to me this way. He like, I gotta get you to do this. And this is why I say this, and I understand where he's coming from when he's saying it. What he's saying. We have had conversations, and we've been with each other long enough where he knows what to say to get me rolling. He won't say let your hands go. He'll say it in a different kind of way where I know. Or if we lost a round, he knows how to calm me down and make me understand that, yo, this is a 12-round fight. So with that chemistry with my coach, it keeps you confident, for one. It keeps you grounded, and then when you and your coach is on the same page, and he can see things that you can't necessarily see at the moment because you inside of the ring, it makes you a better fighter. And that's not something I've always had, but something I had to learn to do. And it comes with maturity and understanding that if you got somebody around you and you trust them, you got to actually trust them. So that's the biggest thing for me. I didn't always trust. I always want to do what I want to do, but when in the biggest moments and the lights is shining on you, and you got to be able to trust somebody. So that's my guy.
And your coach is the one that got your life in your hands in the ring. Go ahead, Cadillac.
Shit, that's what's up with the coaches shit. You're saying I never really thought about it like how you just put it. When you in the say it's like the 11th, 12th round, you know what I'm saying? It's in the late rounds. Do you want your coach to motivate you or tell you exactly what to do to get the job done type of deal?
For me, it depends on a fight. Now, I've been in fights where I had the dog. I had to just be a dog and get it. And he told me, and he'll say it in a way where he'll point out a shot that he'll most likely point out a shot that the guy's trying to land. Let me know, yo, he's trying to land this, so keep your eyes out for this. You gotta land these punches. These are the punches that's landing. You gotta land these punches. and I know that I gotta be assertive. He'll tell me, oh, you know what I mean. He looked me in the eyes. It's more of an intensity thing with my coach, where the way he's saying it, the way he's looking at me, I can tell how urgent it is without him having to scream at me. He never really had to scream at me because I'm not the type person. He not. I'm never a fighter where you be like, you gotta go, and I'm just sitting there and not. I will go for it. You feel what I'm saying? If I gotta go out on my shield, if my coach told me, you know what I mean, this is what the game plan is. This is what the game plan is. I'm not doing none of that running around. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to put full trust in my coach and my team, and work off my instincts. But like if he sees something and it's time to roll, and we gonna lose this fight if we don't do this, well, I don't want to step out the ring no more. It's feeling like I could have did this, I could have did that.
Okay. That lets me know that you have the trust that you guys have. Y'all, when you go in that ring, you're basically an extension of your coach. Y'all working as a unit. Period.
Yeah, man, and it took some time to get like that, but man, this whole time losing I think the whole time we was down there, I'm staring at him. So I'm just feeling. I'm trying. This is before the fight. He's like, man, why are you looking at me? And I'm trying to see where you at. You feel me? We got that. We starting to get a thing where he know how I'm feeling before I tell him. So he like, yo, you all right? You know what I mean? So it gets to that level, and I think when you have that, it's special, and you can get a lot farther with two than one.
Right. DB said, "Do you have a nutritionist, and is he doing his own thing with meals and supplements?"
I get my supplements from Snack. I have a nutritionist. She makes all my meals throughout the week. So I don't. Man, I like to eat. So if I pick it, I'm gonna add some extra food, some shit on the side. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna do that. But she make my meals, and I can only eat what's on my plate. So it makes it easier, but I don't like it.
Okay. Hey, we got another question. Said, I know Delaware isn't known for producing tons of boxers, but are there any up and coming Delaware amateurs or young pros that we should be looking out for?
Absolutely. There's guys that's in the gym working. I think the notoriety just comes from somebody like myself putting us on the map so that you can understand that we have talent here. So I think you'll see more talent now out of Delaware just because the more things, the better I do, the better my city can do. So yeah, it's some fighters down. There's fighters in especially urban neighborhoods. And anywhere urban neighborhoods, you see good fighters because the boxing is a poor man's sport. This type of sport where you gotta be hungry to go in the gym and work hard and try to get better every day. And that's definitely what we got in Wilmington.
Speaking of that, do you think other sports like football and basketball are still in all of boxing's athletes?
Say again?
Do you think sports like football and basketball are still in a lot of the boxing athletes?
Still in them, like taking them away from us?
Yeah, because you got a lot of them that don't even make it in the sport of football and basketball, but they put so much effort and time into it.
I don't mind. Stay over there then. That's not. I don't know. I never thought about it like that. I mean, I think boxing is not an easy sport. So I think that
it's not.
You're not going to just come over here and think it's like you gotta realize, like, you go on the football field, you got all these players with you. You go to basketball, you got the team, you got the second string, you can take a break. You get in that ring. At the end of the day, it's you, it's that opponent, and it's a big TV screen with 2 million viewers on it, and you gotta show your ass. And you gotta have some nuts, and you gotta be yourself. And if you're not confident, it's going to show. So
don't be a Nate Robinson.
Yeah, it's not. Boxing is not a game. You can't have a bad game in boxing. You know what I mean? Bad game, you get knocked out. So it's a tough man sport, and it's not built for everybody, and that's okay. Everybody do different things, and that's all right. But I think everybody's going their lane. I don't think they're stealing. I think everybody just choose their lane.
Right. Well, we got. He said, do you have a working relationship with Demetrius Andrade? And who's better at this stage, Plant, Benavidez, or Canelo?
In the beginning of my career, my first training camp was in Atlanta. I went to Demetrius Andre. I was just his sparring partner for when he fought Brian Rose, I think it was. Um, we've done plenty of rounds together. I think Demetrius Andre is cool. I will fight Demetrius Andre though. Um, if I had a title shot, I would take that. Uh, when it comes to who's better, Canelo, Benavidez at Plant, they got to get in the ring and fight. I think styles make fights. I think Canelo is the superstar out of the three, out of the division, out of the sport. So he has the bigger name. He has the most accomplishments. He's already a Hall of Famer, and he still can fight. So you got Benavidez coming up, and he can fight. You got Plants coming up, and Plant can fight. So who's the better? I don't know. They got to get in the ring and fight. They got to figure it out. But I mean, I don't know. Anything can happen in the ring. So.
Right. Come on, man, they send the contract. I'll whip all three of their asses.
Right.
If the money right, I'm getting in there with anybody. I tell you that right now. Like it's not even if the money right, then I have no reservations to get in the ring with anybody. That's just not my style.
Big facts.
Shout out to Ronald Haskins in that super chat. Says top of it, man. Appreciate you coming through. Man, so with that, with just what you said, with the right money, have you ever thought about reaching out to Eddie trying to get that Demetrius Andrade fight?
No, I don't do all that. I'm a rapper. I don't do all that. I ain't worried about it. I let my people handle that. I ain't getting all that. I'm in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
I see you on the clip talking about you was making a movie. Big screen. I see you on the clip.
I am making a movie. Yo, listen. I do not categorize myself. I'm not just a boxer. I do it because I'm good at it. I like to fight. I'm a fighting type dude. I like to fight. Some people like to fight. They fight in the street. Some people like to fight, and I fight in the ring. You know what I mean? And I put a little discipline on it. I make a bag off of it. So I mean, it is what it is. I ain't worried about nobody. Whoever they say fighting to get the money right, I ain't calling nobody out. We could battle.
Hey, matter of fact, well, let's steer away from boxing for a second. How long you been rapping?
I've been making music for forever, man, honestly. It's when I'm a kid. I have a love for music. I got like 200 records in my closet right now. I'm a big fan of like Curtis Mayfield and Ray Charles and the whole Motown movement. I love music, all styles of music. I listen to country music, I listen to pop music.
Oh shit!
I'll be in the car. You might come in my car and I had Justin Bieber on, and motherfuckers be like, "You got Justin Bieber on?" I'm like, "Shut the fuck up." You know what I mean? like for real. But honestly, I love music. The type of music I make is just the music that's my personality. So when you hear my stuff, it's just my personality. I'm just like the vibe and make and create things. So I've been doing it for a while, and it's something I like to do. And I'm my type of person, and I feel like just because people think you should be doing one thing, I'm just gonna do one thing. I'm just gonna do the opposite, which is something I can't do. So I'm trying to make it. I want a title shot and a song on a billboard at the same time. So we're gonna see if we can make that happen.
Oh shit! We're gonna speak it into existence right here on StayReadyBoxingTV.
Yeah, so it's safe to say that you're the best rapper and boxer in Delaware.
Oh, that's probably safe to say. That's probably safe to say. I'm not worried about Delaware though. I got us, but I'm worried about the world. That's how I see myself. So I'm trying to get to that next level of everything that I'm doing, honestly. and I'm gonna get there. It's just timing is everything, and you gotta be patient. And it's coming. Like you're gonna be surprised when I put. First of all, this project about to be crazy, and I'm about to throw a mansion party next weekend, so it's about to be crazy. Like I'm a lot of fun. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be lit. I'm just gonna say it's gonna be lit. And I'm not even gonna go too far.
The homie DB said I need to chop and screw some of your music.
Oh yeah, hit my DM now, man. Let's work.
Oh, shit, I got you. I got you. We gonna chop it up. We definitely gonna chop it up. I should have hit you up because we putting together a mixtape. We really just wrapped it up. I should have hit you up to get a song from you to put on the mix.
Yeah, the next one. Just let me throw me anything. I'm in this. My turnaround time is fast. You send me a beat, you might get it in an hour. No joke. Like I engineer my own music, so it's nothing for me to go run to the studio real fast and go. You know what I mean? That's like my living room. That's how I watch my TV. I don't even watch TV. And I ain't gonna lie. I watch Snowfall. That shit is popping.
Franklin.
Yeah, that's I've been watching that. But I watched that all training camp. But
Who is your top 5 artists in the game right now?
I can't get you that. I don't know.
Okay.
Like
So
I could probably give you all time better than I give you right now, just because.
Okay, well, give me all time. Give me all time.
And I'm gonna give you all time.
The reason I said all
time lyrically or all time favorite.
Both. Give me both.
Or I'm gonna go lyrical first.
All right.
Nas number 1. Then number 2. Wow.
I ain't mad at that Nas pick.
Wayne.
Okay.
I put Jay right after Wayne. I feel like I'm leaving somebody. I'm going to leave somebody out.
We always do.
Damn. I'll say Biggie Paul, and last one lyrically. And when I say lyrically, I'm talking flow wise too. That's why I put Biggie there, because Biggie to me lyrically, like it ain't that complicated, but his flow and the way his metaphors hit was different. And then 5, I'm just gonna say Tupac because I don't want to disrespect the community.
But yeah, that's one of my favorite rappers. But I'm gonna be honest with you, he's not one of my favorite lyricists.
Yeah,
he's one of my favorite all-time rappers.
Yeah,
but when it came to just straight lyricism,
yeah,
he's not mine. I got Jadakiss over him. Lyrics,
people gonna be mad at me, but I don't really like Jada that much.
Like,
I think don't get me wrong. No, I said I don't like him. No, but he can spit bars. I got appreciation for him. I just don't listen to him by myself. You feel what I'm saying? If he on, I'd be like that. Yeah.
My appreciation. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't listen to his album music. I listen to his mixtapes and freestyles.
Yeah,
I can sit in the house and listen to them all day.
Yeah,
because that's a different Jay than when he dropping the album.
Yeah, if we go favorite, I'm gonna go Drake, J. Cole, Rick Ross, Jay, and then 50.
Okay.
If we're going favorite, people I gotta listen to like no matter what.
Who you listening to in the gym when you working out?
Myself.
That's what I was gonna ask. Are these guys getting play in the gym, or is this all you?
Now we in a different field. When I'm listening to Dirk in the gym, I'm listening to Lil Durk in the gym. I'm listening to Cowboy. I'm listening to Uzi Vert and Future. That's a vibe, and I throw my music in the middle of this on the playlist. So it's like I like music like that I like vibe music when I'm you know what I mean, not necessarily the best rappers, but people that just give you a lot of energy when they spit and they talk and shit. Rowdy Rich, people like that. That's my playlist. Like
Roddy Ricch is in my workout music as well. Gotta have Roddy.
Rowdy, his album was crazy. NBA YoungBoy on my joint too. NBA YoungBoy can really rap though.
He really can.
He really be talking. He was really talking slick.
Quando Rondo in my workout playlist too.
Yeah, okay.
Frito Bang.
I'm not gonna say nothing about that. There's so much controversy.
Yeah, but I just said whatever you got going on in this personal. I'm in Texas. No, none of that involved.
Oh yeah.
But that music when I'm working out, I'm in.
He do got some bangers, no lie.
Yeah.
He got some bangers, no lie.
Yeah, Quando Rondo in a whole position right now. He just needs to sit down, back off from the music, and disappear for at least 2 years, and then pop back up.
Yeah, it's so many cameras and everything you do is all over the place. You gotta be real careful how you move. I was just in Atlanta. People move crazy. I was seeing some things in Atlanta when I was at their All-Star weekend, and people be moving crazy. You gotta really be on your. You gotta really be on your pivot. I had some people I was rolling with that, you know what I mean. They do some things down there, but
was just literally murdered.
You can't be down there just acting like it's okay. You feel what I'm saying? It's definitely a state where you gotta make sure you with a team, you with your squad, you stand on your swivel because it's dangerous down there right now.
Yeah, like my homeboy, he was down there. He from Houston. He was in Atlanta All-Star weekend to do some shows with Erica Banks, Carl Crawford, 1501 there. He got robbed and killed in Atlanta.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, it was stuff going on all I came out there, I had got the Maserati and had the suite I had turned up for a weekend. You know what I mean? But try to stay out the way and just, you know what I mean? You just gotta pay attention. People move funny. People get jealous and they envy and they want to take from you. You just gotta be careful when you're moving around places like that. All love to Atlanta. I got plenty of family in Atlanta, but it's just sometimes, you know what I mean? It get a little critical.
Yeah, it do. And right now it seems like it's a target on rappers' back. So make sure you watch it yourself. Period.
Oh yeah.
Tell him, man, I'm a boxer.
That's my line.
That's my switch up.
Yeah. I'm a boxer. I don't know nothing about what you're talking about, man.
Oh, he a movie star.
We can sign a contract and we can fight. Everybody else is getting these fake contracts where they fighting Nate Robinson. Can I get another athlete to get in the ring with me so I can make it? Damn. Tell Kevin Hart. Let's do 6 round exhibition. Can I get something like that? That's an easy bag. That's not fair. I swear, I low key, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I be hating a little bit. That's crazy. They making all this money to go fight somebody and never fight them.
Never even fought before.
Yeah, never fought before. Everybody like, who you think gonna win? Who cares?
Hey, damn, Badu Jack on the card just making the extra money.
Oh yeah, Badu Jack milking this. He like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna get it riding. We on pay-per-view. This is ride this all the way up to the sunset. And make that little extra money, put it in the funds. Yeah.
I ain't even mad about Badu Jack. After the way his face got split open, I wouldn't want to get in the ring with a regular boxer no more either. Let me go get this bag.
So I ain't gonna lie to you. I will fight. I'll do this for love of the sport. But if they offer me $2 million to go fight a YouTube personality, I will quickly get him out of there and move on. As a matter of fact, I'm calling out all YouTubers right now.
Hey,
any YouTuber that want to get in the ring.
If they give me $2 million to get in the ring,
YouTuber.
Hey, watch me drop down to 185 pounds real quick. I get it there.
I'll fight any YouTuber from 190 to whatever you want to do.
He said, I'll go to heavyweight one day.
And then get Triller to promote it.
Believe that. That's right. Hey, yo, the Paul brothers, let them know. Shit.
Yeah.
I know a rapper right now. I got the hottest rapper in Delaware that'll whip your ass.
Yeah, there it is. Hey,
Hey, I hope y'all start something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look, for real. And look, you want me to tell you the best part about this?
I'm gonna share this clip. We gonna get him.
Look, you want me to tell you the best part about this?
Right now.
But look, this is the best part. For all the people for the Paul brothers, you get mad, you want to go get a boxer.
I will gladly take the charity.
Yes.
It'd be awesome to get in there and steal some money.
Yeah, let's get it.
I'll be glad to steal some money. And
we're gonna put this clip out.
Extra money off the top, and then get back to rapping.
Yeah. Kai shut it down. Will whip any of you motherfucking entertainers' ass.
Any YouTube over a million subscribers. Any YouTube over 1 million subscribers.
Yeah. Paul brothers,
all you
said. Yeah.
All of it.
And if the Paul brothers get mad and they want to actually go get a boxer to fight them instead, you know what I'm saying? My homie Kyrone Davidson motherfucker whip their ass too.
Yo, and, how much y'all wanting to cut? Because we got to talk about that.
I don't know what. Just throw my name enough for recognition.
Just show the love. Just show the love. That's all we want, the love, man. That's all you.
Just let them know we had a part in making this happen.
I thought y'all something.
Already, because they ain't gonna last 2 minutes.
Oh no.
Yeah, man. Nah, hell nah.
It's a difference. Like it looks cool. It kind of and when you hitting the pads in the bag, it look a little similar, but it's a big difference. It's a big difference. When you go in, I've had people come to the gym and be like, I want to spar, and I love that shit because I'm a bully. So I don't mind showing them that they ain't got no business being in the ring.
What's some of the notable names you scored in your since you started your career?
Demetrius Andre, Adrian Broner, Daniel Jacobs, Triple G, Gabriel Rosado, Erickson Rubin, Julian Williams, a lot. Exlaney Laura. I've been in there with a lot of people.
I'm gonna say
Curtis Stevens.
Curtis Stevens.
I've been in.
I ain't heard that name in a long ass time.
Yeah, I know. You're funny.
Yeah,
I've been in there with Caleb Plant. I sparred with a lot of people. So I mean, I've been in, when you're in the game for a long time, you kind of, it's a small circle, and you kind of just get in a mix, and you.
Who you think? I've been told from a few people that sparred Adrian Broner that he got sneaky power.
Adrian Broner could punch for his weight class. I mean, he couldn't hurt me, but I can tell when somebody could punch for a weight class. He brought me in for Sean Porter because Sean Porter was strong, so I'm a bigger guy. So I think I was down there like 170 something. I didn't come super heavy, but I came like 171, something like that. And he had me. I was just kind of like pushing him around and stuff like that. It was really for him to be able to take the brute strength that Sean Porter has. So I mean he can. For you answer your question, he does have exceptional power for a 140 pounder, and it come out of nowhere. So you give tap, and then he'll hit you. You know what I'm saying? And he'll be like, okay, punch a little bit.
What about
my boy though, Adrian Broner? He go through some things, man, but he ain't no punk. I say that. He get in there anyway.
I put this on everything I love. I think, and this is the only fighter I can truly say this and not second guess it. I think Adrian Broner is more talented and skilled and is a better fighter than everybody he lost to.
I want to say I know you have a point. Adrian Broner is an exceptional talent and is exceptional. Like but I think that maybe Manny Pacquiao is more.
Only reason I can.
I'll say Manny Pacquiao naturally probably has a little more ability than Adrian Broner. Um,
That's
I
just
mean,
because he's awkward though.
no, Pacquiao hand speed and his foot speed and his
Well,
agility and the way he move in and out, it's next level. You won't be around that long and not be next level. He ain't even. It's not even that it's awkward. It's just he's an animal. He's a complete animal. But uh, yeah, Adrian Broner, he's talented, man, and
I can see
and
what you mean.
his lifestyle. I mean, maybe affects him in the ring, but you know what I'm saying. He made millions of dollars. He's had a successful career. He 4-time world champion. What you gonna tell that man? You know what I mean? Like he done what he had to do. You can say what you want to say about him in boxing, and everybody could talk about him, but that man, you know what I mean? He's done some good things in his career, and he's able to take care of his family because of it. So you really can't knock his hustle or his grind.
And I think he'll be back. I think he need a boxing wake up call, and I think he'll be back to the old Broner. I think he just got to shake. He got to shake whatever fear that is he got that's not allowing him to let the hands go like he
You
used
mean
to.
you mean in the ring?
Yeah, whatever,
He's
whatever.
been in a lot of fights.
Yeah,
He's been in a lot of fights, and it takes a toll on your mind, and it takes a lot of toll on your body. He still has the ability. He still has the ability to beat some guys.
yeah.
Uh,
He's still young at that too.
yeah, he still got the ability to beat them guys. I think if AB just stay in shape
Yeah,
throughout, like he got to stay in shape year round, so his body get used to being at that weight. And I think AB could propel himself and get back to getting a world title. I do believe that. At 140 though.
what you got, Cadillac?
Huh?
In fighting or sparring, what's the hardest you ever been hit? By who?
The hardest punch I've ever been in the ring with is Triple G.
I had a
That
feeling you would say that.
he punches. He had broke a punch. Now I be having stuff to prove, so we was in there scrapping, but low key he could punch really. It's not high key. He could punch. Um, but the hardest I've ever been hit is in sparring. I've sparred with his name is Kurt Cheese. Devonnie Kurt Cheese. He beat Antoine Douglas. I think that might have been Antoine Douglas' last fight. Um, he stopped him. I was sparring. I remember sparring. I didn't know who he was. I just know he looked like he was in a mob or something because he had all these people with him. And we sparring whatever. I'm getting the better of the work, but he throws like a right hand to my body, a left hook to my body, and then he come over the top with a right hand. And I seen the last minute, but he hit me on the top of my head. And when I tell you, I was like, wow, this man could punch. Like, it kind of froze me up a little bit, like how hard he came down in the right hand. I was able to get it together, and I started dominating the sparring session again. But that's probably the hardest I've been hit. And this is sparring, that's crazy. Because, the gloves is bigger and you got headgear on, but that's the hardest I've ever been hit. But, I could take a good shot. And, we do a lot of neck stuff, a lot of shit.
I saw that from that uppercut you got in the 5th round against the rail. You like you stood, you kind of your legs dropped, but you came back and threw a mean ass combo to get him up off of you.
Oh well, I think when he punched, when he hit me with the shot, I know what shot you're talking about. I was trying to do something else, so I kind of lost my footing when he hit me with it. I kind of lost my footing, and that's why I tried to hurry him and get it right back because I ain't want to look like he hurt me. But he got. His power is. I don't know if I was having a good night, but I didn't really feel anything that he threw that was special at that night. So, but it could just be my body and how my body's built. We did a lot of neck stuff, we did a lot of shoulder stuff. So my spine was strong. My neck, if your neck is strong, and I was seeing everything he's throwing, which is another thing that you gotta realize. If you can see the punch, you can take the punch. And if you don't see a punch and you can't take it, So sometimes the smaller guys they throwing punches so fast that you don't see the punch. 168 and 160, I see the punches a lot better. So I take a, I think I take a, I think I take a shot better at 160 and 168. I have never been hurt at 168 or 160. I've been hurt one time in my career at 154, and it was like early. I was just cold. It was against Marcos Hernandez. He hit me with a hook, and I mean, when I don't know if you ever been stung with a punch, but when you stung with a punch, you don't actually hurt. It's just your body just do some weird shit.
I got stung by a punch getting jumped in the club one night. Only reason because the dude in front of me swung, and when I balled to the right, where the dude was standing there throwing another punch, and he caught me. I balled right into it, bow, and it kind of threw me off. And I looked up, and it was like 4 dudes standing there.
Yeah, that thing knocked out stuff is scary. Let me tell you something.
I ain't get knocked out. I did knock 2 of them out, but I ain't get knocked out.
I ain't never been knocked out before, but as a fighter, you know what's possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just gotta realize that's part of the game. Like you can't go into the ring thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna get knocked out and not remember nothing." You kind of go in there like an idiot. Like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the sport that we in. It's just crazy. It's a crazy sport. When I watch other people fight, I be like, "Man, this is wow. How I do this shit?" I be watching. I'm like, these dudes is killing each other. How you do this shit? How I do this shit? Especially if I ain't fight. Especially if I ain't fighting about 3-4 months. And so all the adrenaline is down, like all the way down. And I'm watching the fight. I forget which fight I was watching.
Probably that.
I think Mario Barros was fighting. Mario Barros fought somebody, and they was just going at it, and they was both bleeding. I'm like, yo. I
know what you're talking about. It wasn't his last fight.
Yeah,
it was the fight before that. When he broke his eye.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, man, Mario Barros got a lot of heart, but I'm like, yo, man.
Yeah.
Do this nut shit.
That's what I was literally telling my homeboy. I say Tank is really tripping thinking that he's going up here to fight Mario Barrios and Barrios soft.
Mario Barrios is not soft. He gonna fight him. Now the thing is this: can he hurt Mario Barrios coming up at 140? I seen Tank in the gym. Tank punch. I've seen him hurt bigger guys before, so it's really if he can hurt him in a real fight, and if Mario Barrios has, and can he take a shot at 140 as well? You know, we haven't seen that, but if he fight Mario Barrios, he's reaching for greatness. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah,
I'm not mad at him reaching for greatness. I'm just looking at it like, don't take this as no soft touch. Because Mario Barrios.
I think Tank just trained for everybody the same. I think he has that ability. Not everybody has that ability to train for everybody the same. Sometimes you think you got somebody and you kind of like don't wake up when you're supposed to.
Well, you know, I see him fighting fighters differently because I've seen him where he's the defensive fighter to where he's bobbing and weaving and timing you and catching you, and then I've seen where he just if he's not scared of your shots, he's walking through your punches the time. Like Tank is a different type of fighter.
Yeah, and I think it really fun.
I really enjoy watching him fight because he's just a different animal. It's almost like if he's fighting a defensive fighter, then he's gonna walk them down and make them get active to open themselves up. If you fight the offensive fighter, he's more defensive and countering and timing his shots. So it's I don't know. It's something different about him. I want to see him fight Devin Haney.
Yeah, I mean, he's an ultra talent in the sport. Along with that whole division, it's crazy down there. So, I don't miss Tank fight. That's my favorite. I ain't gonna hold you. He's one of my favorite people to watch. Him, I like watching Lomachenko fight.
Me, honestly, I do too. Because it's always action in his fights. Always non-stop action. One of my favorite fighters to watch was Stevenson. That is my Shakur Stevenson.
Okay.
I love watching that kid. I think he's the most talented fighter in boxing, in my opinion.
I took on Steven could really fight. He a real ultra talent. He could be something great too. I'm trying to think of my favorite fighter. I mean, I watch Canelo fight. But he's an ultra talent too. But you know, I watch everybody fight, but it's just some people I just make sure I watch their fights. It was funny because I couldn't watch Canelo fight because I was fighting the same day. But shoot, they want to pay me to get in there with Canelo. I will get in there with Canelo. Alvarez. I will have a 10-week. I will have a 10-week training camp, and I will fight Canelo Alvarez.
He said 10 weeks.
And nobody was getting 10 weeks, 10 weeks, whatever.
I think you would give Canelo problems.
I think that I think I can give a lot of people problems in this sport. I have a unique way of like not letting people do what they want to do. And I've seen that in like sparring, like even when I was sparring Triple G, or when I'm sparring people, like when I'm fighting, I have a unique way of being able to take away what they do well. So I mean, I would take any fight. It's no battle or challenge that I wouldn't go for. And of course, people are gonna be like, "You're not gonna win." Of course, people are gonna say you're gonna get knocked out. But that stuff don't bother me. I'm just gonna I'm gonna take the fight and make some money, and then I'm gonna go make a rap song. So, and I ain't gonna lay down for nobody. So if you're gonna beat me, you gotta really beat me. You gotta have to like figure it out, cause the way I'm coming now, my energy right now is just kind of it's just a little different. Like I think I've matured to a level where like my confidence and my maturity have reached my skill level, and it's gonna be able to show even better my next fight. I think I've got about 10% better just having the fight that I had, and I'm already back in training, so be ready for whenever they give us a fight. And we got some good names that they already put across the board, so I'm excited for announcing my next fight when we are able to do so, because I definitely want to show people more of what I can do, and show people that I'm here and I want a world title.
Man, I'm looking forward to it, man. Especially, I'm looking forward to see you back. And before we get up out of here, can you talk about the movie you in? Tell them you're a movie star too.
Everything I do is big screen. You feel what I'm saying? Everything I do is major. Everything I do. So we about to out. I'm about to show people that I'm larger than life, and I could do both. So it's a lot, and it keeps me busy, but I like it. So yeah, we're gonna catch out the big screen. That's actually the name of my EP. So it's gonna be lit. It's actually, I'm gonna give y'all another exclusive. It's gonna be a full video EP. So the whole EP gonna be a music video.
Oh man!
Or like the streets is watching type deal.
Yeah, but better.
Of course, it's gonna be better. Yeah, of course, it's gonna be better.
Better. But it's gonna be a movie the whole way through. So it's something we're working on right now. Got the production on it. We doing stuff right now. After I get off the phone with y'all, I got like 3 more songs to finish. And then we got the first music video at the mansion party next weekend. So that's gonna be crazy. I can't give y'all the address over here, but if y'all hit my DM, y'all want to show, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. That's why I said once all this shit ends with this Corona shit, I'll fly out there and get the music videos.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Stay Ready shirts printed out.
We're gonna do our best to follow protocol Atlanta style.
Already. Hey, main event. Mark said, "I'm surprised Marshall Kaufman hasn't tried to sign you to King Promotion. You ain't bullshit. I know Marshall.
Nah, I know Marshall. I can't get signed up. I'm not getting signed with nobody. I think everybody knows that, so I don't think nobody's gonna come to me. Steve, my coach, he speaks for me on behalf of like, like an advisor almost. So him and Marshall were actually cool. So he knows the deal and how I want to do my career, and how I don't really want a promoter because I feel like I don't need a promoter. I feel like it's just another person to play. So PBC do a great job when we have fights coming up and promoting the fight. So it trickles over, and the more I perform, the more I promote myself.
I really, man, no bullshit. I know Marshall. He actually got my homeboy Calvin Lifestyle Tennyson signed to him,
Okay.
and Marquise Taylor signed to him.
Okay.
And Calvin ain't fought in a while, but I was asking Calvin recently. He said he got a fight coming up. He fought at 168. I ain't gonna lie. Go check him out. He nice. I promise you, he real nice.
Okay.
I think he gonna be something serious in the sport. He just gotta start being more active. He over there having all these babies. That's my nigga though.
that's a lot of people's problem. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people's story.
Yeah, he loving it. I think he might have a couple more before him. He married all by his wife.
What's up? At least he's doing it right.
Yeah, he doing it the right way. Man, before we get out of here, we're gonna do a spitfire questions, and then we're gonna let you go, let you get back to because I know you're at the studio. I'm gonna let you Supreme, you got any questions for him real quick? We're gonna do some spitfire questions.
No, I don't got one. I ain't got one right now.
All right, I got one. Top 5 greatest fighters of all time.
That's not quick.
That is quick because I can do mine.
Sugar Ray Robinson.
That's my number one fighter.
Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roy Jones Jr., Muhammad Ali.
And what's fucked up is we got the same exact list minus one person. We got Henry Armstrong and so forth. That's it.
Okay, that's not bad. What you got to replace of Roy Jones?
Huh?
You got him.
No, Roy Jones is there for me because I think Roy Jones changed the game of boxing.
I don't think in Roy Jones' prime that I'm not really sure that anybody beats him. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not sure that anybody beats him.
I don't either. Antonio Tarver, the only reason I say that because he beat him in the amateurs too. He's always had a problem with him. Always. Yeah. That's the only person. But that's like you say, style make fight.
He still couldn't beat Roy when Roy was Roy. You feel what I'm saying? When Roy was Roy, he couldn't beat Roy. When Roy started going a little downhill, you could see it. It was kind of you could see it in the reaction time and the speed. He wasn't getting guys out of there as quick.
He didn't have them fast twitch muscles no more.
Yeah, he kind of lost it a little bit, and Tarver capitalized on it, but it's nobody. I'm not sure anybody beats Roy Jones when in Roy Jones's prime.
I don't think so either because Roy brought a whole new style to boxing, his own style.
Yeah.
That's why I can't take him out.
He the Allen Iverson of boxing.
Yeah.
That's the perfect analogy.
Hell yeah. I don't like Tarver to this day behind that bullshit.
Me neither. I don't like. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something fucked up. I don't like Terry.
Bullshit.
Hey,
bro, I ain't gonna lie. I cried.
For real, man.
Because I had the game. They had the fight night game. All I wanted to do was to move.
Hey, Glenn Johnson too. I don't like his ass either.
Oh no, with Glenn Johnson, yo, I was hurt.
That was, bro.
I couldn't even. I was scared. I can't even watch the highlights to this day. I can't watch the highlights. That stuff hurts me.
I haven't watched.
Roy Jones, my favorite fighter. That hurts me. When I see that Glenn Johnson, that John hurt me. Like it was like,
bro, he was laid out with his eyes open. I can still see him laying on the canvas.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. I still think Roy Jones could be anybody, but that's a little kid in me.
Yeah. No, that ain't no little kid. That's real talk.
That's
Roy Jones with the everybody ass.
Everybody. Hey, why you playing? Terry Norris from Texas, and y'all know how I am about my Texas fighters. I still don't like Terry Norris to this day.
He's had one of the nastiest jabs.
He did, but I still don't like how he beat up Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard is my favorite fighter of all time. And that fight, bro, he beat the shit out of Sugar.
That's my coach's favorite fighter, too.
He beat the shit out of Sugar Ray Leonard, and that shit hurt me, dog. That shit hurt my soul.
Yeah, that's funny.
That shit hurts my soul. That was Sugar Ray's last fight, too. He beat the brakes off Sugar Ray.
Was that Sugar Ray's last fight? I thought he fought Camacho.
He fought Camacho before that fight.
Did he?
That was Ray's last fight, and he got big from post to post.
His last fight for Camacho got stopped.
No, he got stopped by. No, hold on, let me see. I'll pull it up.
He got stopped by Camacho his last fight. Terry Norris was before that.
Yeah, but I think the Camacho was like, it was a real fight, but it was halfway charity. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the radio stations and really, shit. You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't really sugar.
You're right. It was Terry Norris. Terry Norris was right before that. He came, bro. He fought Terry Norris in '91, but he came back in 6 years later to fight him. 6 years. He came out of retirement to get beat up by Hector Camacho.
I'm usually right. Like 98% of the time, I'm right.
Yeah, but it was an official fight.
No,
that shit was kind of like charity, man. He had it going away.
That was exactly 6 years and 1 month later.
He ain't have to do that to himself. But
yeah,
that's still
legendary. Came out of retirement.
Nah, not 6 years later. Nah.
No. Now if him and Tommy Hearns decide to come out now and fight for Triller, I'll watch.
I want to watch some dudes have a heart attack in there, man.
Yeah.
Oh, they older than Mike.
Hey, what's that movie, Grudge Match?
I don't want them old men in there fighting.
Nah, I didn't watch.
Come on, man.
I didn't watch.
Won this last fight though.
Huh?
What?
Tommy Hearns won his last fight.
He did, and retired on a good note.
Yeah.
Bernard Hopkins got knocked out the ring on his last fight by Joe Smith. I was embarrassed.
I didn't even watch that.
I did. I was upset. Bernard is one of my favorites.
I still haven't watched that. I don't want to see that.
No. Bernard was one of my favorite fighters. And to see him get knocked out the ring.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Yeah. All right, I got another Spitfire question. If you can go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go? And chill and whatever you want to do.
Oh, Dubai.
Wow. Top celebrity crush right now. That's a good one.
That's a hard one. Cause I'm conflicted. Why we gotta do this?
You can just go ahead and pick both of them.
Right out. You can give me a couple. You can give me the ones you conflicted on. We'll just put them as one.
She not my type, but I like Ariana Grande. She not even like what I could like for some reason. I can't figure it out why, because she ain't even what I go for. But yeah, it might be. I'm an opportunist. It might be the money.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. It's the Disney money. It's that Disney Nickelodeon money.
I don't really think I had a celebrity crush. But I like Ruby Rose is nice.
Who'd you say?
Ruby Rose.
I'm gonna have to go look her up. I don't even know who that is.
She nice.
I was gonna say Chloe Haley, boy. The busted challenge caught my attention.
It's a lot of beautiful women out there in the world, and I think that they all created equally. So
anything else?
What's your dream feature? Since you rapping, be somebody you want to work with, or produced by, if you don't want the feature.
Produced by. Right now, Travis Scott. That'll be dope. And to have a song with, I would have to say 6ix9ine. Let me stop.
Oh, man, don't ruin the interview.
Yeah, don't ruin the interview.
Nah, for real. Probably Jay-Z. I I'm interested to see how his process of how he puts the songs together. Because I've heard a lot of good things about the process of how Jay puts his songs together. So and he's so legendary, man. He's like, he's so legendary. So that'd be dope. And even Drake too. Being in the studio with Drake would be cool too. So if I had
that's what I thought you was gonna say with Drake.
Drake. Yeah, but if you get a song with Drake, then it's over. That's all you need is one, because the song gonna be a hit. Because he don't make a song unless it's one.
What is that? Young Blue just said his money. He went from making a couple mil a week. I mean, a year to making $2 million a month since that Drake feature.
Let me tell you something. Else. That song is hard.
It is.
I listened to that song about when I first heard that song. I listened to that joint like 10 times in a row. I was trying to figure out how he come with the angle that song came with was dope. The way he was talking about it, I'm like, okay, that's a dope ass angle. I like that song a lot. The melody on that joint is catchy. That's a dope track. And Drake Drake did the Drake thing, so it was a dope little track. And the video, I like the video to it too.
I haven't seen the video. I'm gonna check that out. Matter of fact, I got a radio station tonight. If y'all tap back in tonight by 7:30, I'm gonna stream from the radio station, and I know I might check it out tonight. I know we're gonna do a tribute for my homeboy. But, y'all come tap in tonight for the radios at the radio station. I'm streaming on here too. And one last question. This is a question I ask every single fighter that I interview: is what's something that you or something inspirational or motivational to any up and coming fighter or amateur fighter that might be watching this and could take some advice from you as they move along in their career in this sport of boxing?
Be patient and stay consistent. Your time is going to come. Consistency is what is needed the most. Sometimes you feel like you're treading water, or you're not moving, or you're not where you want to be. But to stay on course, because when your time comes, you just want to be ready for it. That's probably the best advice I give. Stay consistent.
All right, that's some great advice. Every fighter that's come on have gave some of the best advice I've heard, but just at the end of the day, it still all comes down to being patient.
Patient. You gotta be patient, because you're dealing with a game where you go from making $5,000 to $40,000 and $40,000 to $200 to $2 million. That's just how the game is. So you gotta be patient. But when that time comes, it's time for you to step up, be ready for it, because you set yourself and put yourself in a good situation.
Man, and I appreciate you coming through today, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, and we got to do this again. I got to get you again. Matter of fact, when your next fight is announced, you got to come back on. We got to talk.
Yeah, just hit me. I'm cool. You can hit me out. But y'all can follow me on Instagram, Cashapp it down. Follow me anywhere in the world with Cashapp it down. And that's just what it is. We got big things to come, and stay calm.
Already, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. Go ahead and take care of your studio. Get that EP finished, because I need some music to check out from you.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Already, and
Salute, man.
Already, and Supreme, close it out, champ.
Shit, man, y'all already know, man. You can follow me, man. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man. Instagram, we got the YouTube channel popping. I just did an interview yesterday with Money Power the Fourth, man. Make sure y'all go check that out. Go hit that like button for me if you haven't. Yeah, man, the usual suspects, man. We on the grind, man. You know what I'm saying? We on the grind with it. Salute to the mighty LDBC.
Yeah, man. Stay on. We're going to talk after we get out. But yeah, man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. That's Lions Den Boxing Community. If you didn't know, you know now. Appreciate everybody that came through and tapped in for the interviews. Appreciate everybody in the chat with the questions. Appreciate everybody that super chat. Man, thank y'all for coming through, man. Y'all, hey, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. I need more views on this video. This is my favorite interview so far. Not gonna lie to you. I love the vibe of this interview. Hey, champ is crazy. We got more coming for you. I'm not done. Your boy is back in this bitch. I just want y'all to know that Ringside Views is back. Stay Ready Boxing TV is back. Yeah, I took a hiatus, but man, let's get these views up, my nigga. I'm back. It's just like that, man. Make sure y'all share, like, comment on this video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Hit the bell icon so you get the notifications every time I go live. And it's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV, man. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready, man. Y'all already know what we're doing.
And follow my boy Stay Ready Boxing. He's the best. Let's go, champ.
You ain't gotta get ready, stay ready.
You ain't gotta get ready, stay ready.
Hey, you ain't gotta get ready to stay ready.
I'm all about business, somewhere in the trenches. Moving weight, I'm on my 24-hour fitness. I don't need a witness, moving with the quickness. Was off the porch when you was on the playground benches. Block bleeding, smoking trees, eyes Chinese. High speed, singing every lick, walking by me. I'm sticking to the cold like a Siamese. Twin Glocks on me, shoot 'em up like some IVs. Pushing flour, test me and you'll be pushing flowers. Smoking sour in the kitchen when it's cooking hours. Not an author, but we could push a book of powder. Leave you wet like you took a shower. For fucking with my bitch. Show the man every day.